Okay, so get ready because we are pulling back the curtain today on a really great upcoming event. It's right at the heart of community building here in the Stratford area. We're talking about the Stratford Area Business Connections Meetup.
Yeah, and look, this isn't just going to be a quick summary.
Right.
We've actually been really lucky to get some direct insights.
Right.
From Jason Kipfer, he's the founder and chair of the whole locally connected community hub, and also Peter Pickett, who chairs the Stratford area chapter itself.
All fantastic.
So you should think of this deep dive as like your exclusive insider's guide, really designed to help you get the absolute most out of it, not just show up.
Yeah, that's exactly the goal. We want to hand you the keys, basically, help you understand what this meetup is really about. Everything from the location, which is fascinating,
It is.
to the people, the organizations making it happen. And yeah, definitely stick around because we'll give you some practical, actionable tips so you can walk in feeling confident, make some real connections and just have a great time there.
Okay, so let's start with the basics, the absolute essentials. What do people need to know right off the bat?
You got it. So, first thing, circle Wednesday, July 9th, 2025 on your calendar.
Okay, July 9th. Yeah.
The meetup runs from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
7 to 9. Got it.
And the venue, it's Broken Rail Brewing. Really cool spot in St. Mary's.
Broken Rail.
Yeah.
And knowing these details up front, it's just,
It's key.
right, lets you plan your evening, make sure you get there ready to, engage. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty lively gathering.
It really does. Now, this meetup, it's not just a one-off thing. It's actually like part of something much bigger, a really dynamic, tapestry, I guess you could call it. To really get what you're stepping into, we should probably unpack the story behind the locally connected community hub. They're the driving force here.
Absolutely. And what's really remarkable about the hub isn't just that it grew, but how it grew. It started from just a simple Facebook post back in January 2017.
Wow, really? Just a post?
Yeah, just some neighbors in Waterloo looking to connect at a pub. Simple as that. But fast forward, 8.5 years?
Right.
And it's just exploded. It serves communities all over. Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, Guelph, Woolwich Township, Stratford, and area, even down in the Niagara region now.
That's incredible reach from just one post.
It really is. And it's not just growth in numbers. It's proof of this model that builds genuine, hyper-local connections. Sometimes better than traditional networking,
Yeah.
The real insight is how they manage to scale that feeling of intimacy, not just the head count.
Scaling intimacy. I like that phrase. And it has scaled. We're talking over 2,200 people involved now.
Yep.
Genuinely acting as a catalyst for real community development. And the vision behind it all is, it's really inspiring, making communities more inclusive, safe, welcoming places to live, work, play, shop.
Exactly.
But who actually comes to these things? Is it just business people?
Oh, that's a great question. Because the beauty of it is how diverse it is. You get everyone. Seasoned entrepreneurs, sure, but also stay-at-home parents, retirees, young professionals starting out. Really anyone just looking for a deeper connection to their local community.
Okay.
It really does capture that spirit of, broad inclusivity.
And speaking of embodying spirit, it's not just the people. It's literally built into the walls of the venue for this meetup. Broken Rail Brewing. This place isn't just somewhere to grab a beer. It's a real piece of St. Mary's history. Fits that community vibe perfectly.
It really does.
Yeah.
What's so cool about Broken Rail is its past. This building, it was originally the St. Mary's Junction Railway Station.
No way.
Yeah, built way back in 1858 for the Grand Trunk Railway.
Yeah.
Had this long history, then kind of sat empty for a while.
Right.
But then in 2021, this local couple, Ryan and Aaron Lehman, they just lovingly restored it and reopened it.
That's amazing.
Their dedication to preserving that history while turning it into this vibrant community spot, it's really something. They've managed to honor the past, but also brew up these exciting new connections.
Yeah, and you can totally feel that passion, not just for the history, but for, craft beer, obviously, and for the community.
Definitely.
They've made it this really lively gathering place, known for really exceptional beers, classic styles, innovative stuff too. So even if you're not a huge beer expert, or if you are, you'll find something great.
And it goes beyond the beer too. Their community commitment is really worth mentioning. They've partnered with Boxer Rescue Ontario.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they call it a positively amazing cause. Clearly something they care a lot about. Every little bit helps that organization with intakes, surgeries, finding homes for dogs.
That's fantastic.
It's just a wonderful example of a local business using its platform to make a real, tangible difference. Yeah. Shows that community engagement is more than just, selling stuff.
Absolutely. And hey, to capture all this energy, Olivia Rutledge, a local photographer, is actually donating her time to shoot the meetup.
Oh, great.
So yeah, get ready for some great pictures.
That's tough.
Now look, events like this, they just don't happen without serious community support. We really have to give a shout out to some key sponsors.
Definitely.
Starting with the Happy Hour meetup sponsor, right? Wealth Guelph Inc. That's led by the one and only Trevor Wright.
Ah, Trevor, yeah. If you haven't met him, you're kind of in for a treat. Apparently his friends describe him as, the guy who's always wearing shorts and sandals.
Yeah, I've heard that. Ready with the dad joke?
Exactly. But, underneath that relaxed vibe, there's a seriously sharp business mind. He's not your typical Bay Street advisor.
Okay.
He really believes in doing things differently. Supports local businesses, environmental stuff. Lives by this philosophy of making a bigger table.
Making a bigger table.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and it's not just a slogan. It's kind of a disruptive approach, really.
Yeah.
Prioritizing community well-being and local economic growth right alongside personal financial success. For him, wealth isn't just about, hoarding it. It's about actively contributing, turning financial planning into, a tool for community building.
That is a really distinctive way to approach it. So what does that bigger table idea mean practically for his clients?
Well, it means he brings over 15 years of experience to giving really personalized retirement and insurance advice. Helps people navigate their whole financial journey, every stage.
Right.
Whether you're just starting out building wealth, looking for growth, trying to preserve assets, or maybe going through a transition. His team approach means they're not just pushing one product or one company.
Gotcha.
They're focused on guiding you to whatever services actually suit where you are in life.
That makes sense.
And his generosity is the happy hour sponsor. That's what makes the variety of appetizers possible at the event, which is always a nice bonus.
Definitely is. And speaking of amazing support, the sheer number of door prize sponsors, I think it's over 14.
Yeah, something like that.
It just highlights this really strong collaborative spirit among local businesses here in the Stratford area.
It absolutely does. That kind of collective support just makes the meetup even more exciting for everyone attending. You've got contributors like Bailey's Local Foods, Hand and Stone the Boardwalk, Iris HR, Sun Handyman Services, Our Community Dollar, Ultra Plumbing and HVAC, just to name a few.
Right.
It shows the diverse talent and generosity right here. It's businesses investing in each other, which is great to see.
It really is. Okay, before we get into those essential tips for making the most of the meetup experience, we have a couple of important announcements. These come straight from the locally connected community hub.
All right.
First up, this is huge news.
Wow.
They launched their first ever community engagement app back on Canada Day. It's called Connect SWO.
Ah, yeah. Connect SWO. The goal there is pretty ambitious, actually. They want it to become South and Southwestern Ontario's biggest and, importantly, most freely accessible shop local business directory.
Wow.
Yeah. The idea is to connect consumers, businesses, communities, all with the region's best products, services, opportunities, all in one easy-to-use place.
Yeah.
It's a big step towards making local economies even stronger just by making it easier for people to connect locally.
That sounds like a fantastic resource.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's another important heads up. This is for anyone following some of the Hub's channels online.
Okay.
They're actually transitioning some of their Facebook pages over to Facebook groups.
Ah, okay. Good to know.
Yeah, so if you currently follow the pages for Gulf, Cambridge, Woolwich, or the Stratford area chapter,
Right.
you need to make sure you subscribe to their new Facebook groups by January 11th.
January 11th. Got it.
You definitely don't want to miss out on future updates or those community chats.
Makes sense. And they're also offering something pretty cool for businesses too, right?
Yes, exactly. If you run a business and you have your own loyalty rewards program, or maybe a mobile app, the locally connected community hub wants to help promote it for you for free.
Oh, nice. How does that work?
Super simple. You just need to email them the details and a link to your program or app. They'll then use their, pretty extensive reach to help spread the word.
That's a really powerful offer. A great way to boost your local impact.
Totally. Okay, so you've got the full picture now, right? The event itself, the history, the people behind it all. But how do you actually turn that knowledge into a really rewarding experience on the night?
Right. Let's talk strategy.
Exactly. Let's talk about maximizing your time at the meetup. We can start with what you can maybe do before you even walk in the door.
Excellent point. Yeah, a little prep goes a long way.
First thing, if you're on Facebook, maybe share the meetup event, help spread the word, boost attendance. The more people there, the more potential connections for everyone, right?
Good idea.
Also, make sure you're following Stratford Area Business Connections on Facebook, and definitely follow the main locally connected community hub pages too, Facebook and Instagram.
Keeps you in the loop.
Exactly. For future events, other initiatives. And this next one is actually really crucial.
Okay.
If, for any reason, you RSVP'd yes, but find you actually cannot attend, please decline your calendar invite. Why is that so important?
Yes. That's key, because they're expecting a waiting list for this meetup. It's pretty popular.
Right.
So declining frees up your spot for someone else who really wants to be there. It's just a small courtesy, but it makes a big difference for community access.
Good point. And finally, after the event, they strongly encourage you to take just a couple of minutes to fill out the short online meetup feedback form.
Where do you find that?
It's right on the homepage of their website, locallyconnected.ca. Helps them make future events even better.
Makes sense. Okay, so that's the before. Now let's talk about the night itself. You're heading to Broken Rail. What are the key things to keep in mind to really make it a productive and, enjoyable evening?
Right, the on-the-ground tips, as you called them earlier.
Exactly. First off, dress code. It's business casual.
Okay.
So no need for suits and ties. The atmosphere is meant to be relaxed, welcoming, helps people chat more easily.
Good. Keep it comfortable.
Yeah. And focus on positive interactions. Aim to have a genuinely good time and, create a positive experience for the people you talk to as well. This kind of means avoiding any awkward or uncomfortable conversations if you can.
Right. And this next one is pretty vital for any kind of networking event, really.
Let me guess. No hard selling.
Bingo. No hard selling or trying to close deals right there. The main goal here is building relationships first. Genuine ones.
Absolutely.
Exchanging business cards is fine, obviously. Do it respectfully when it feels right. But those aggressive sales pitches or just pushing your product immediately, it's just not the vibe here.
Not at all. If you need to sell something or maybe fundraise, just handle those conversations outside the actual meetup time. It keeps the focus where it should be, on connection.
Perfectly put. Okay, what else?
Door prizes. If your business card gets drawn, lucky you. Please just choose one prize.
Good rule for fairness.
Exactly. Yeah. Lets more people share in the fun.
Yes.
And while you're enjoying the atmosphere, remember to support the venue, Broken Rail Brewing.
Right.
If you can, consider grabbing a drink, maybe an appetizer. It's a nice way to show appreciation for them hosting the community. A little way to give back.
It really is. And kind of goes without saying, but always important. Be inclusive and respectful.
Crucial.
Welcome people from all backgrounds. Respect different viewpoints. Actively make space so everyone feels included, comfortable,
Definitely. And related to the no hard selling point.
Yeah.
This also isn't the place for, excessive self-promotion. Share what you do, absolutely. But try not to dominate conversations just talking about your business or yourself. The real value comes from those back and forth genuine connections.
Right. Listening is as important as talking.
Exactly. And respect people's time. Keep conversations engaging, sure, but also be mindful. If someone seems ready to move on and chat with someone else, let them do that comfortably. Don't hold them hostage.
Good advice.
And maybe most importantly, just engage. Participate. These meetups are really what you make them. Be open to meeting new folks, contributing to good conversations. That's where the magic happens.
Love it.
Oh, and one last practical thing before you head out. Remember to settle your tab with Broken Rail. And maybe consider tipping the waitstaff. They work hard to make these events run smoothly.
Excellent reminder. And speaking of making things great, we absolutely have to give a nod to the folks working behind the scenes. The dedicated volunteers on the Stratford Area Business Connections Committee.
Oh, absolutely. This event wouldn't happen without them.
Seriously, their efforts are tireless.
That committee includes Peter Pickett, who's the chair, along with Krista Hajovic and Rob Puschelberg. These folks aren't just organizers. They're really there to make sure you have a great experience.
Right.
Before, during, after the event. They're available, happy to answer questions. They really embody that welcoming spirit of the hub.
Well said. So there you have it. You are now, hopefully, fully equipped. You've got the insider's perspective on the upcoming Stratford Area Business Connections meetup.
Mm-hmm.
We've gone beyond just the basics, right? covered the venue's cool history, those crucial tips for making the most of your night, really leveraging those potential connections.
Yeah, you haven't just got the what of the meetup, but hopefully more of the why behind the whole locally connected community hub. Understanding that background can really enhance how you participate, how you connect. It turns just another event into like a richer community building opportunity.
We really hope you embrace that spirit, that local connection, that community building. It's really what defines the locally connected community hub. And hey, if you want to learn even more about all the amazing work they do, their other initiatives, you can visit them online.
Locallyconnected.ca.
That's the one, locallyconnected.ca.
It's really clear that these events, these initiatives, they're about more than just business cards. They're about intentionally, strengthening the actual fabric of our local communities, one genuine connection at a time.
Couldn't agree more. Absolutely. Which kind of leads to a final thought for you to maybe ponder. In a world that, let's face it, can sometimes feel pretty disconnected, what small action could you take personally to strengthen the fabric of your own local community? Whether that's through a new business connection like at this meetup, or maybe sharing a hobby, or even just striking up a friendly conversation with a neighbor, something to think about.